Mummy and Viral and I are going to do a poha making demonstration for you. Okay? And Mummy is going to be doing most of the cooking, so don't worry. Here are all the ingredients lined up. So you should have salt, red chilies, chili powder, and haldi. Okay? You have all these things. And mustard seeds, yellow mustard seeds, you have all of that also. And you should also have peanuts. And of course, there's the dry poha. You also need an onion, which you'll have to get. We couldn't give that to you. We'll show you how to peel that. And you should have chilies. We are showing you a big jalapeno chili, but you should get the small Thai chilies. Any vegetable store should have that. Okay, so let's start off first with how to peel and cut up an onion. We're going to peel an onion first. You can have a large or a small knife, doesn't matter. You need to cut off both the ends of the onion. Be generous in cutting off the ends. Then make a slight slice so you can peel away the top,
skin.
like the skin of the onion. And peel away 2 or 3 layers until you get to a fresh, clean portion. At that point, you need to wash it. Discard all the skin. Hold on just a second.
Don't need to wash.
And let's start now. So place it on its broad end, cut it into half, put away first half, and then start slicing it very thin. And you don't need to be very particular about slicing it very thin or anything. You just cut it up into long slices. It doesn't matter if it's very, if it's a little, thicker than this. Doesn't matter. So this should be enough. So that's our onion there. We can also cut up some pepper. And again, you should get the really small pepper, the Thai pepper, which you won't have to slice much. You can just cut it up widthwise into small sections. And I'm going to just cut it up into small pieces. There you are. Okay, so now we need to wash the dry poha, and that should be done in a sieve. If you don't have a sieve, just use a vessel, put some water in it and then pour it out, kind of wash the poha. And then take out the poha from the vessel.
It should not soak like too much.
It should not soak too much.
Should
right.
not sit in the water.
Should not sit in the water. Just for a few minutes is fine, few seconds. So now we're going to use a cup to make sure you get a measurement right. We have 1 cup already in the sieve, so that's 2 cups. I think let's just make 2 cups worth, or 3. Okay, so let's make 3 cups worth, and then you can see how much. I think that should be fine for 3 people at least, maybe more. So we take this and then we run the water up, wash it. It's not really washing that we're doing, it's getting the poha wet so that it starts to kind of soak a little water and become a little fluffy and soggy, because that's what we need. And that's enough. So again, if you don't have a sieve, you can just put it in a vessel, pour water on it, and then take it out. And then taking the water out of here, and then put it in the... Okay, pause now. Okay, so we are using kind of wide pan for cooking this. And we're going to put in some oil to start with.
Let it.
Yeah, let it heat up first.
Yeah.
Let it get slightly heat. Put it on medium. Put the burner on medium, and let it get heated up a little bit.
Of course.
Just about a few seconds of it, about 15-20 seconds of it getting warmed up should be enough. It's kind of a just by estimate. And you know, of course, that Viral is doing the shooting here, so he's the expert cameraman. The camera and the sound department, camera, sound and light department, all rolled into one.
That's the credits.
Is it still wet?
No, it's not. Yeah, if you start with a wet frying pan, then it should be completely dry before you start pour oil in. Now I'm going to just put the oil in. You need to if you need to measure it, it's like about 2 tablespoons of oil. Should be good, huh?
Little bit more, I think.
More? That's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
Yeah, 2 tablespoons
It's
of
1
oil. It's
tablespoon.
about 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
Okay, so about 1.5. It doesn't matter
Or
too
2
much. If you go to 1 to 2 tablespoons, it should be fine. Then you let the oil heat up for again a few seconds, and then you pour in about a teaspoonful,
Half teaspoon.
of the what is that? Rye, mustard seeds.
Mustard seeds.
It's called rye.
And it will splatter, so cover
So
it.
it'll splatter. It starts splattering when it gets hot. So cover it up, and then you will know when it starts to splatter. Wait for it. You will know for sure because it'll create a lot of noise and seeds will go flying.
It's not gunshot.
Viral is moving around and taking photos from all directions.
Spoon.
Okay, we need a spoon to stir things up with. So we need a long wooden spoon is the best thing to use.
So it will start splattering.
As it starts to splatter,
Keep your onion and chilies ready.
yeah, keep your onions and chilies ready that you have cut up. And now you might be able to hear it, it's splattering.
The heat.
Lower the heat at this point
Really low.
to really low. Take off the cover.
Careful with the.
Yeah, careful with the while you're putting it in, and put in all the chilies and the onions. And after you put in the onions, then it should be fine because it won't splatter anymore.
Medium.
And it's a little browned as well.
So we started.
So and you notice we had turned up the heat a little bit to like medium high maybe, and now we have slowed it back down to low. Just while it was frying, we had turned it up to medium high while stirring, so that you can see that it's really getting brown now. The onion is getting brown now. So now we put in haldi, about half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
About half teaspoon of haldi, and about the same amount of
Mirch if you
red
want it
chili
hot,
powder.
or you don't have to.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, if you don't want it hot, you can leave out the red chili powder. About other else, it's about half a teaspoon
Then,
of chili powder.
yeah, and then put the soak for her.
Then just stir it for a bit, few seconds, and pour in the pohe.
And do the again medium.
Turn the heat back to medium and start stirring,
And
mixing.
Put some few drops of water. Like.
Now you need to put in a little water just so that it's easy to mix.
Like look, quarter cup.
Quarter cup of water.
Now put salt.
Now at the very end we're going to put some salt. And again, let's measure it out for your convenience. About half a teaspoon or more.
Yeah, no, it's enough.
There we go.
Now you can taste later. And
Yeah, you can taste it right now and just see if the
right now,
toast is
yeah,
if
maybe
the
you
salt
can
is
add
less.
salt later also.
Yeah.
Put little bit or more water. It's really dry.
If it looks dry, don't hesitate to put in a little water. A little bit at a time though, just so it doesn't get very soggy.
Little bit more. Yeah.
So at this point we have put in about maybe half a cup of water in there.
Yeah.
But do it slowly, a little bit at a time.
And then
Now it's all stirred, it's looking, the spices are all mixed up.
yeah, let
And
it.
we covered it up and let it cook a little.
Yeah, make it will be.
Take the lid off and stir it, give it a little stir. And at this point we are going to add some peanuts to it. About, half a cup, a quarter cup or something like that. Just as much as you would like. Just put it on top, stir them in and cover it back again for another minute. We did not put in the curry leaves. We gave those curry leaves to you. You can put them in at the same time as you put in the onions and green chilies. So before we serve it out, we are going to do a taste test. We're going to take a little half spoonful of it and feed it to Viral, and
It's hot.
and that's a thumbs up. There you go. Perfect. So now I'm going to give the camera back to Viral, and we are just going to pour it out into a serving dish. And there you have it. It's probably made it good enough for about 4 people. Yeah, 3 to 4 people. Ready to eat.